Hey guys, Super Godzilla Final Wars here, God of all the monsters, or whatever. Well, since I said a full name. Anyways, today I'm going to be doing a little update video of me explaining the remake of Super Godzilla Final Wars and Mikasa bringing back a legend. Back then, you guys referred to it as, well, Godzilla Earth 2000 and Mikasa bringing back a legend, which was one of my second fan films I was working on. I was working on two back then, but now I'm deciding to work at one at a time. As you are already aware, but that's besides my point. Today I'm going to be updating you about Super Godzilla Final Wars and Mikasa bringing back a legend remake. So, if you're wondering why am I updating you about this particular movie, even though I'm nowhere near the end of Super Godzilla Wrath and Terror of Evil Super Godzilla Final Wars, well, technically within a way I am. I've got like 49 more parts to go, and then that's it. But besides that, I want to update you guys about this upcoming movie. For starters, this movie will not come out until, I guess, the SH Monster Arts Godzilla 2004. And if you're wondering, what's up with that? Well, for starters, if you guys have saw my previous thumbnail, well, not my previous thumbnail, back on my old channel, the thumbnail that I originally had, you also saw that I kind of almost looked like Godzilla Final Wars, but different. So instead, I'm going to be Godzilla Final Wars, or I'm going to have my form is going to be Godzilla Final Wars, mainly because of a few things. For one, I wanted to take a break on using my SH Monster Arts Godzilla 2000 figure, so instead, I'm going to be the Godzilla Final Wars, another favorite Millennium Godzilla of mine. And second reason why I am not going to be using this particular, well, why am I using this particular Godzilla design? Well, there's another thing. The other thing is that, well, I think I have shown to be looking like Godzilla Final Wars for like a split second in like one of the parts, but not really. So I just decided to why not actually look or actually be Godzilla Final Wars. And there are a few updates and changes about this series, about this movie as well. Like, for example, well, how am I going to get brought back to life? Obviously, Super Burning Godzilla, Dark Dragon, King Ghidorah 3, Zilthausen, from Ultima, and Space Final Wars' kids are still going to bring me back to life, except Space Final Wars' kids are kind of new, so, yeah. So, once again, it is up to the kids to bring me back to life, and the others don't even thought about that idea to bring me back to life. Like, they haven't even thought about that idea. So, expect me to be like, wow, some friends you are. You didn't think about bringing your own friend back from the dead. Some friends you are. The next thing, well, I've been watching a lot of Godzilla Final Wars clips, and I decided to why not do something a little interesting. When I get brought back to life in this series, in this little movie, I'm going to have it to be like, obviously, Godzilla Final Wars. I'm going to beat up every single Mega Kaiju villain and hero, because if you guys remember, Megamuda Prime killed me with the help of David and Lucas, so therefore David and Lucas become the crowned king of the world and king of Mega Monsters. And Megamuda Prime is obviously having a lot of fun. So basically, yeah, this is going to be like freaking Godzilla Final Wars, where once when the kids bring me back to life, they leave me they freaking lead the way, and I basically fight every mega monster in sight. I even beat up freaking Super Burning Godzilla villains, Storm Ultima villains, and Space Final Wars villains. I just basically beat up everybody that comes across my path, who is rather working with David and Lucas, and obviously being controlled by them. Except for Super Burning Godzilla Dark Dragon, King of Dust 3, Zil 1000, Storm Ultima, Mecha Storm Ultima, and of course, Space Final Wars. Those guys, they're not under control, so they're still on my side. But they're obviously having a difficult time to fight the entire Mega Monster Kingdom, as well as the Evil Mega Kaiju Pack, which I'm figuring out on changing the name of that team eventually. So, yeah. And the whole reuniting with, obviously, Pink, a.k.a. in this movie is my mother, my sisters, obviously Kiko, Kaede, yeah. The Inuyasha characters are going to be in it, because if you guys remember, there was someone else OC that I used to be my sister, but this time I'm going to be using someone else who's not really an OC, so yeah. And wondering what about... I can't believe I'm about to say this. I think it's been a while. No, wait, never mind. I have to take that back. Yes, Rapunzel is still going to be featured in this freaking movie. Yes, I know. I can already hear you guys freaking raging in the hospital. Oh my god. Why is she keep on coming back? Well, may I remind you guys that there was 4 main villains in Godzilla 2000, instead of bringing back a legend. First one was Megamoto Prime, second one was David, second one was Lucas, third one was David, final one, Rapunzel. So, yeah. And the other thing I'm going to be updating about the movie is on how the way I kill David, Lucas, Megamoto Prime, and obviously Rapunzel, that's going to be completely different. The other thing that is going to be a change, it will be a really big change, is the fact that Mikasa finds out that she is a Mega Kaiju. Instead of Mega Warbat telling me about Mikasa being a Mega Kaiju, or Mikasa eventually finds out that she is a Mega Kaiju and wants answers. So there's that. And the last 3 things I'm going to be updating about this movie is the fact on how the direction of the story is going to be changed. For once was a little sad. Like the beginning was sad, then the middle was entertaining, and the rest was just more like a love story. So, the beginning is going to be the same. Everyone is sad that I'm dead, and they're losing the war against David, Lucas, and Megamoto Prime, and their army. The middle, however, is going to be more like freaking Godzilla Final Wars, where I'm just freaking beating up all the villains and the heroes who are currently being mind controlled to do what David and Lucas said. And the last thing is this. The ending is going to be different. If you're wondering what I mean by that, you will see in the ending. And Space Final Wars, if you're watching this video, I know what you're going to be saying. You want to make the trailer or the freaking thumbnail or whatever. Go nuts, my friends. Just go nuts. But take your time, because you got like a buttload of series to do. If you're wondering how do I do thumbnails or stuff like that, I don't know if just like take a break on the series that I'm working on or whatever it is I'm working on. I just like push that aside and just take a break from that, not worry about it for a while, and I just worry about making the thumbnail or fan art or whatever it is I need to make. So try that once in a while. It really helps. Trust me, it really does help. But yeah, like I said before about the whole thumbnail or trailer thing, if you want to do both, go on ahead and do both. And like I said before, go crazy. Just go crazy. But also take your time. Take your time. Take all the time you need to make the thumbnail and trailer or whatever it is. Or, yeah, like I said, just go nuts. And go nuts about the whole Rexy, Blue, and Amber Spectrum. Like I said, go nuts. And take your time. Take all the time you need. No one is rushing you. No one is literally rushing you. Just take all the time you need, my friend. Just take all the time. So, yeah, that's just basically it for this video. So I hope you guys like this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye. And don't worry, I will release the first... I will release Godzilla Ultimate Journey, the last 10 episodes of that series. I will get to work on it on Wednesday. I'm hoping I survive the first 2 days of school, going back to school. Oh boy.